Haggai chapter 1. This is at the time of the restoration, when King Cyrus had said to the Jews in exile in Persia, you can go back and rebuild God's temple and live in your land, I'll fund it. And you know, most of them chose to remain in the soft life because they were doing well there. That's the sad ending really of the book of Esther, that the Jews were quite popular and prosperous. And those who did return, supposedly to build the temple, what happened to them? Well, verse 4 says, is it a time for you to live in your panelled houses while my house lies waste? Consider your ways. You came back here looking for much, and it came to little. Why? Because of my house that lies waste while each of you is busy with his own house. So, you can apparently, on the surface, go God's way. Yes, I shall go back to Judah and rebuild the temple. When actually you've got your own little agenda. They wanted to get their own bit of land and have good crops, and you looked for much, but it came to little. They wanted to build their own fancy houses and not worry about the temple of God lying in ruins. And so we have to ask ourselves, in all my apparent religion, is it really because I love God and I want to see his glory and the things of his house, his people, built up? Or is that just a surface narrative? And underneath I'm interested in my house and in what I can get. So quite clearly he's saying here that the things of God's house are to dominate over the things of our own house, be it our physical dwelling place or be it our family. God's house has got to come first. And unfortunately, we can easily deceive ourselves in this. So this is the question. What's more important for you? God's house? His glory? Who's his house? His people, other believers, building them up, helping them. Is that your passion? Or is it actually just a surface level interest that you show when actually it's all about me? It's not about me. It should be all about him.